Hello everyone, it's Alisha Brasher here at Cosmic Gateway. If you are on this video, it's because you have selected cards B, which is this one here for the Intuitive Guidance Insights for the month of April 2021. That is a mouthful. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead. I am using three decks, the Thoth Millennium Tarot. I'm using the Magdalene Oracle and the Angel Tarot. So let's go in as, oh, they're flying, of course. Oh my goodness, this is wild. Okay, the star. Got the star. This is the Eight of Wands, sorry. I always do this. They just like to jump out. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. Interesting. This is so similar already to the last video. You might want to go back and watch that one. There might be some common threads and themes in here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Interesting. And the Hermit card. Okay, cool. My goodness, I love these cards. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. All right, I just looked down, so we're going to work with all of them now. I'm going to read from the symbology. I don't read them so much as the traditional tarot. I work more with the imagery and the intuitive messages that come through. So I'm just going to grab a couple more cards here. See what else wants to come through. I do have the Sacred Heart transmission that is coming up on 4/4. So if you'd like to join that, there is a link in the description box below. Oh my God, I'm loving these cards. Absolutely loving these cards. So we've got the Three of Cups twice in this spread. We've got the Three of Water and we've got Three of Cups. Seven Pentacles, we've got Eight of Wands, the Hermit, the Knight. The Hermit to me is really we've got Sacred Section. You might want to go back and watch card reading A. This is very similar messages that's coming through. We've got Sacred Sexuality and the Messenger. Okay, perfect. Oh my goodness, what a reading. What a reading. There's a lot intertwined with love, relationships, emotional fulfillment, primarily. Okay, so I'm going to read from the bottom and then I'm going to move to the top and see what wants to come through. So the first cup, interesting. Freudian slip there. The first card is the Eight of Air. So we're looking at, I'll bring it, 8 and 10 of air here. A lot of unicorn energy. I've actually been coming up a lot in sessions recently. A lot of different beings and creatures. I shouldn't say that. Fifth dimensional horses, unicorns are. So the illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, and then that's followed by the Ten of Air, which is ending a difficult situation, embracing the change, expecting things to get better, recovering from an addiction. So feels like there's a wrap up of a cycle that's happening here, having the 8 and the 10. Air is very much in the thought space, a lot of mental conflict and thought. So it can be a lot of egoic thoughts, a lot of repetitious, unsupportive or unhealthy, outdated belief systems that's kind of going through the energetic field is how I feel. It's sort of like oscillating. It's going from the way that I feel into it is sort of going from the solar plexus, is going into the heart and then it's into the head and it's sort of bouncing up and down. So it could be useful to do some energetic clearing techniques to help move some of that old static energy because there's a lot of beauty that wants to come through. But it feels like it's an initiation phase. It's a phase of clearing out of things that no longer serve you, but primarily it feels like thought, thoughts, belief systems, um, a lot of scattered energies that are in essence, kind of shaking you up to clear it out is just the way that it wants to come through. So then we've got, followed by that, we've got the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups, a celebration, wedding, graduation, a birth announcement, or the need to have more fun. So Three of Cups is very much celebratory energy that's coming through, and that this could mean different things for different people. It could be an announcement of a pregnancy. There's a lot of pregnant energy coming through for April, so it might be interesting to see all the little star seeds that wanting to come on the planet. Um, but this can also talk about a commitment coming into alignment in relationships. But it can just mean like a lot of social activities and having fun and going out. So, and it could be meeting someone new through social interactions or connections. Or celebrations. So, going to weddings, going to parties, meeting someone, new connections forming, I feel, for some of you throughout the month of April. And then we've got, followed by the Sacred Sexuality card and then the Messenger card here. So if you have a look, so sacred sexuality really is that embodiment energy. So it can be through an existing or a new connection or exploring different types of intimacy. I actually want to read the message from this card specifically. I feel like someone might be helpful for someone. I think it's just a poem. If I got, yeah. Oh no, that's the Lovers, Sacred Sexuality. Where is it? Bear with me. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I used to memorize these, not memorize them. I used to know them off by heart. I worked with these cards since about 2007. Um, so sacred sexuality, sexual energy is perhaps the strongest motivating force that we possess as humans. Yet energy is also one of the most misunderstood and misused energies. Sexual energy, whether when honored and combined with love, takes on a sacred form, becoming extraordinary power. This form of sexual energy is the greatest creative force on the planet. Great achievements in all areas of life are possible when we learn to control and direct our sexual energy towards a particular endeavor. So, talking about the use of sacred sexuality through manifestation, but it has to really come in that purity. And sometimes along the journey, there's a lot of purification that is involved to be able to work with these powerful energies. It's almost like there's a purification of self that needs to, or is in progress, to be able to work with these energies. I'll continue reading. Sacred sexuality is a spiritual merging of two souls. This merger may be physical and spiritual, or it can be purely one. Both are equally valid. So talking about, this can be an interaction with another, or it can be a pure spiritual merging within yourself. Um, Sacred sexuality is also communion with the divine, reflection, one another. Sorry, reflection through one another. You come face to face with the God and Goddess of creation, and the God and Goddess of all there is. It's through such a union that you are soon experiencing the most profound sense of love and bliss. This experience will have a profound effect on your life. Honor it, for it is truly sacred, and thank the universe for this blessing. Interesting to have that card. So obviously this is talking about the combine of sexual energies, and this can be physical or non-physical. Sacred sexuality, I think there's a lot of misconception that it's on a purely physical level, but it starts in the energetic passage first, and then it comes into the physical. And it can be just used on a spiritual level as well if you're not in a partnership. This can be used in accessing the masculine and feminine components within your own essence. But interestingly enough, followed by the messenger card. So the messenger card is about the master teacher. It's talking about traveling and meeting the masses in some way, connecting with teachings that have been influential in part of your path and what you've learned and understood, and then being able to embody those teachings and share it with other people. So, this is getting recognition on a public level for the work that you're doing. And I almost feel like that comes in. So, it can be working in a partnership together, but it can also be using the manifestation energies or the sacred sexuality, and to be able to create bigger projects or a bigger platform to be able to um, share messages of importance with the collective consciousness. And this can be in any level. Sorry, this reading is getting a bit longer winded than I thought. So I'm just going to go and do a quick sweep of the top. So I'm going to read it back to front. So we've got the Three of Cups once again. So the celebration card. If you look at that, there's a lot of fertile energies in there. There's a lot of light coming in, activating a lot of pink, so like high heart energy or sacred heart energies. But there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of buzziness to that. Seven of Pentacles to me feel it's interesting. The Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit want to be paired together. So this is introspective, this is going within, this is seeking the light within and understanding your own importance, your own personal power. This is self mastery, and this is combined with some sort of soul work. Um, the Pentacles, this to me feels like taking stock of the journey that has become. Whatever cycle is in completion right now, it's like reevaluating and going over that like a life review so that you can kind of sit in solitude, get those answers and that higher connection to consciousness. And you look, you've got the cosmic egg up here and you've got the light coming in here, the man with the stick, the man with the stick. But this to me is reflective, contemplative, and being able to reevaluate the path that has been to better ascertain the path that's going forward. So it's like accumulation and then moving it forward. Then we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Eight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is charging forward in empowerment, lighting the way. There's a lot of velocity and speed behind this card. If you can have a look there, and there's like a lit illumination and purpose that comes charging forth. So this is knowing the path and then seeding it forward. We have the Eight of Wands. That to me, instantly when I look at that, it's like all the rainbow energy and everything coming into place and the power that sits. This to me is like the power or energy sitting within someone's sacred heart space, and then it's amplifying and radiating that energy. Um, and that's very much a connection into connecting in with the divine. And then finally finish up with the Star card, which is divine purpose and orchestration, and walking the sacred path is what I really want to say with that card. It's really walking a sacred path or journey which is in alignment with soul. So I hope that that helps. I hope that you have sounds like it's going to be a powerful month. If you do need support, I am doing individual sessions. As I mentioned before, the transmission coming up this Sunday. And I've got a few different programs. I've got the Soul Mission Ignition program that's starting on the 10th of April. So I'll put all the details in the description box below. And if you want to continue watching these intuitive monthly guidance, I do them for my subscribers on Facebook. So I'll put the link there and you can jump over there if you feel guided to. If not, I'll see you next time and sending you much love. Bye.